Hi there.
Hello. Hi everyone. It's your girl Laura. I know I've been away for a long time.
Yes, you
But
are.
checking in. We said this channel was gonna be for accountability. So we're here today, 3 years later. Can you imagine it's been this long? And I
Wow.
want to appreciate all of you who've been here with me from the very beginning of this journey. Those of you who trusted the process even more than I did. Look at me. Look at me. This morning I weighed and I was 180 pounds. Can you imagine we started at almost 300?
You look good.
I'm really very excited. So on here with me today is my niece. Hi, Unique. So she's going to be asking me questions and I'll be sharing this story, a story that some of you know, but I'm just going to give a quick recap. So 3 years ago, I went to my doctor and I was like borderline unhealthy, pre-hypertensive, pre-diabetic, everything really getting bad there. And then with a young family around me, I was like, okay, I gotta take my health into my hands. So I went to Mexico with the support of my very awesome husband. Went to Mexico and had the VSG. Do research. You want to know more about it? Go to the very beginning of this channel. Started the story where I started telling the story. I've been very transparent all through. I've shared my struggles. And when they had surgery on the 1st of July, I was in Mexico and I was back in the US on the 4th of July. Came back very happy. Attended a party, my friend's home. And if I didn't tell you about it, you wouldn't know that I had surgery. So that's it. This channel is very transparent. I've shared so many things, the realities of what was going through my mind physically and how I was eating. And okay, so the way we're planning to do this today, Unique's going to be asking me questions that I know a couple of you have had on your mind. She'll be representing everyone, not only Unique, but I have a couple of friends here with me. They're going to ask me questions, and I promise to be as transparent as possible. So yes, your girl, Laura.
Okay. I see you. So how do you feel right now?
Oh my goodness, I feel very awesome. I feel energetic.
Okay.
I hate to say I feel because it makes it look like an assumption, but I am full of energy I didn't know I ever had. Like I used to always be exhausted.
I can
That's the
attest
story of
to
the
that.
past now. That's the
So how is your confidence level right now?
girl. Okay, look at your girl's nails. Like this is me doing. You know what? I was going to be the most patriotic person now. These are the little things that I would love to do, but I never had the confidence of doing. I think sometimes in those early channels I talked about the confidence issues. My husband being very athletic used to always make me have that complex. Not him, but in my mind. I walk it out like, oh, I'm looking old. And I don't want to be around him. I don't want to be around this military community, which is a community of fit people. But girl, those stories of the past. Those are stories of the past.
Okay.
So I think as we're doing this, we'll be flashing some stories of, images of where we were and where we are now. A few comparisons.
Yes, I saw a picture of you like 4th of July about 4 years ago, and girl, I did not even know it was you.
I know.
Okay,
I know.
auntie. So if you run into somebody who was planning to do one of this, or you see somebody struggling with their weight, and you've seen them try so many options and nothing's working long term, is this a procedure you would recommend, or is this something you're like, maybe not for you?
Okay, so there's a lot that goes into that advice. Again, this is Laura's opinion. Always go back to your medical professionals to give you what works best for you. But first thing is, do you have the willpower to hit the gym, to eat consciously, eat right? Do you? If you can, then keep up, because that is gonna take you where I am now. But if you're someone like me who can't stay away from good food, because I still struggle, to be real, I still struggle. And last night we were here, we're right now in North Carolina. It's good food, but I was looking at all of that. Girl, your girl couldn't eat it. So my mind is I'm still going through this struggle. So if you can, if you got good insurance, I will always say use the advantages, because I think we're past this stage, Unique, where we used to say, oh, I'm afraid of surgery. Like, science has advanced. There's so much that can be done. So if you have the resources, not only financially, but you have like insurance, you're able to foot the bills, you have the time to be able to emotional support, we cannot underplay that, then girl, I would say do it. If I had to redo this, I would do it over and over. Like, I would not hesitate.
Is this program, it's the procedure you did, the VSG, is that only for for female, or males can do it too?
Oh no, it's for every human being.
Okay.
So there's no age restriction. I have a friend whose daughter this baby girl was about 10. Her parents accepted the reality and knew that they had to put some guardrails, and they had tried lots of other things and it didn't work, and she underwent the surgery. I have older cousins who are male who've gone through this surgery, and interestingly, our community still doesn't accept. We still think that we have a right to decide what people do with their life and their health decisions. So that is causing a lot of people to stay back and not accept that they're doing it. But please, your health is in your hands. Own your health, own your future, and yep, I would recommend it.
Would you say there are any side effects on you? I know you said you were, I think the last time I saw you, at least back then, you were at 300. So would you say it's been a smooth ride all the way? Do you maybe struggle with loose skin? Do you struggle sometimes? I know, like, losing skin or gaining weight and all whatnot. Sometimes you have to deal with like cellulite, loose skin and all whatnot. How do you deal with that, or is that even the issue in your case?
Oh, okay. So that's a very interesting question, and it's a very sensitive topic, but we've promised in the beginning all transparency. So it depends on your age group. So if you're a younger girl like yourself, like in your 20s or early 30s, where your body is still very elastic, girl, do it, and then you know you can always like rebound. But if you're like myself, proudly 41, mother of 4, and I've gone through childbirth, you know what it does to a woman's physiology, and I think my genetics and then my negligence, because I've told you guys I'm not a gym freak as much as I want to be. I've tried. Loose skin has been an issue. So right now I'm wearing a corset. That's what's keeping everything in place. So loose skin is one of those things that I'm struggling with. Like, I talked about my arms. Maybe this shirt doesn't really do justice, but you can see how the wiggling. So it's just about choosing what to wear. Maybe I wouldn't wear a sleeveless dress. Those are some of the compromises I have to make. But for me, that sacrifice is worth it, because it shows like what I've gone through is the evidence of my past. So that is something that I struggle with. Cellulitis, I didn't go through that. So I don't want to talk about anything that's not part of my experience, you know. So.
Well, obviously you look very beautiful, very smart, lean and fit.
Thank you.
So my question to you right now is, did you follow a specific fitness or nutrition plan, or are you following a specific fitness or nutrition plan since the surgery?
Something that we've talked about too was protein in diet. Because of the capacity of the stomach, I can't consume a lot, so that's where you have to make conscious decisions with your plate. So the only thing I follow is I prioritize my protein. So if I have a meal in front of me, I'm going for the chicken, I'm going for the fish, I'm going for the pork slices, I'm going for the bacon, I'm going for the protein yogurt. And people who knew me would say, oh, Laura's going for the good food, but no, I'm not. Like, you can have fufu and eru. I'll eat up the eru and eat my meat. Our community doesn't smile like that, because it's kind of rude. Like, you didn't eat your fufu, you ate your eru and your meat. But girl, at this point, ils vont toujours parler. So I'll just make the right decision. So it's proteins. I try to hit, consciously using the word try, I try to hit my 90 grams of protein a day. There are days when I fail. But before you go there, Unique, I'm supposed to be drinking 2 gallons of water. Girl, I still don't. So watermelon, I try my watermelon. I flavor my water with Crystal Light. I flavor with lemon. I do everything. I have the most beautiful water cups. I try, but I still struggle with water intake.
Hey, I could totally relate, because even as a gym lover, some days I'm gonna eat what I want to eat. So,
And there's no restriction. Unique, thank you for bringing that up because I'm not restricting myself on anything. In my vehicle, you will still find my chocolate chips. You will still find my candy. If you open my purse, you will find crackers. I don't restrict myself on anything. There are days when I'm bad. I eat my chocolate. I eat the things I shouldn't be eating. But the whole thing is moderation. I try to stay real. And in little portions. My stomach will force me to eat little portions. And I should tell you, if you're not consistent, your body always tries to reset. So you will see people going for a revision of their VSG. They'll have to end up going to bypass. Be careful. Wow. If you keep pushing and pushing, first thing your body's gonna tell you because you feel pain. And I'm lucky because I have a community around me that supports me. Because sometimes I'll drink soda, I'm like cringing, I'm like, and then my friends are like, really? Like, really? You're doing this? You say, really? And then that's like a quick reset in my brain, like, why am I doing this? So you need that support system. If you have people around you who've taken time to go through this surgery and engaged in it, please, the best help you can do is not judging them, but standing by there and supporting them. How can I support you? What do you want to do?
Wow, I'm super happy for you. Like, I hope pretty much. I wish you all the best of luck, Auntie. And I'll see you at our next video. But until then, enjoy. Give us a 360 again. Let's see what we're working with. Yes. Okay, Queen. Thank you, and cheers to 3 years.